Well, slightly sooner than expected.
Oh,
Morning,
yeah.
Dowse.
Yeah, lovely to see you.
And here we are in a new venue. You've moved offices.
Brilliant, man. Up here, I remember when again 10, 12 years ago when Glenn Cock was manager here, I remember coming up here a few times. My son actually weighed in the bin up here. He's only a little kid. So Ryan, if you're watching, Ryan, you'll know what I mean, because it was like just after nappy trained. So I come up with Glenn, I had a report on Aldershot, because you beat Aldershot down here 2-0 just after you saw scores.
Yes,
came out on a television game, televised game. And I remember being up here and giving Glenn the report because I was scouting a little bit for him because I was out of a job at Walton Hersham, and I brought Ryan up and I weighed in the bin. So I've got fond memories of it, like, you know, and still smell it now, to be honest. But I'm looking over the park now, fantastic. You know, have a lovely park, seeing people coming in. I'm looking, you can get, have a look at the pitch there, fantastic. When players come in, I think they're going to be impressed because you see the big stand. So I'm delighted with the office, and Kelvin's and Francis has sorted my office downstairs, which looks a lot tidier when I was in it. The best thing is the fridge is bigger, so I can get about, if I show you this, I can get about 25 of these in, look here, but I could only get 5 in the other one, so people have been buying this brown ale, which is fantastic. So, most importantly, the fridge is bigger. I've got a kettle as well. I've even got milk, which I nicked from a hotel or whatever I've gotten from. So, apart from that, I'm cracking, so I'm delighted about the office, David.
So, have you got a better heater? It looks like it to me.
Oh, the heater's there. Oh, it's absolutely flying, man. I've got a nice settee again in here. I couldn't be better. Diane got his office there. Morton's got his settee there. So, I'm delighted about being here. So, it's just, because when I wanted a job all them years ago, this is where I used to come to see Glenn, to see Jimmy Duck or whatever it was, and all the rest, and pop in here. So it was all this office here, but we just had a little change around, that's all. You know, it gives them down there a commercial as well, Kelvin, to go in different offices and all that, you know. So fantastic. So I'm delighted.
Brilliant. Let's turn to the real reason we're here, which is you've got various bits and pieces of news for us about some players for next season, which is probably quite a good thing.
It's obviously we're agreed terms with Dave Thorpe here. Which I'm delighted about. I think he needs to prove a point at this level and score a lot more goals, because, you know, he's you know, so somewhere I've been after a while, it was sort of agreed, but he's left Barnet now, so we can announce that one we can. We have signed a couple more which we can't announce because some of the lads from the Football League, for example, don't finish their contracts till June, so I've just got to be careful now with game I played, but we have. Obviously I went up to London the other day to agree terms with Kane Fernand. It was a nice chat. I had a lovely chat with Kane, actually, because we're very much chalk and cheese, me and him. He's a very calm, cool character, and I'm not. So we're sort of meeting in the middle and all that, you know. So we had a laugh about it, actually, how we're very chalk and cheese. But I feel so we need his presence in there. Also went up to, it was a lovely day. I went up to London, you know, and I saw Cookie, and we're great teams with Cookie. I think Cookie's got everything to prove. Fantastic. So I'm delighted about that. And obviously Josh Casey's agreed for 2 years and all that, you know. But it just all needs, you know, we shook hands on the deals, all deal. We'll not change their mind and all that, you know. It's like Godfrey Puku as well. I've shook hands on him from Wheelston. We'll not change their minds, and I won't change mine. So that's all done. So take that as read. We just need to get the forms to Jeff. Jeff gets them signed, puts them in the league and stuff like that. But we, next year's job done. Shook hands on the deal, and so agreed terms, which is fantastic. So we are looking at a few more. It's been difficult because some lads have been on holiday, so you can't, like for example Rossi, for example, I want 2 number 1s this year, and not one and the other. I haven't had a chance to talk to him because he's on holiday. I keep missing him. I'm going away, if you like, we'll keep missing him. So it's when I get back, same as Hayes being away, it's just got to go bit by bit. Some of the lads I have released, but I've got to keep that on that stump, because we're not Man United. You know, it's retain this thing. We ain't Man United. We ain't got to say that's who we release, because I've got players in there who might say, I'll tell you what, Dowse, I want to come back pre-season giving it a go. There might be some there who don't want to say that I've released them, because if I say I've released them, it doesn't look very good on their CV. So I want to try to help them get in clubs. If anybody wants to tap it with retaining this and make a thing of it, just flicking blame it on me, because there's 1 or 2 who really want to help clubs, but if I say I've released them, it goes against them a bit. They might say we can't go in the confidence, we can't do this. It just gives them a better chance. Like a young lad, Cook and Declan, Cook wanted to go and play first team football all the time. I couldn't really agree with that. So I think the lads went the same as Pooh and all that, you know. The lad Skinner will stay and all that, you know, because because sometimes Reggie, I've had a chat about, he wants to find out what he wants to do, but like all players on that board, David, some of them I might say I might not want them for next season, and some of them might come back and want to prove me wrong. I'll give them an option. Some of them will sign for other clubs with telling them that I haven't released them and they want to leave. That's fine, help them. But some of them, you know, when players go around saying, like I've had it myself on some players. Got this list here, and we see I'm having to think about it. Well, I want to have a think about it as well, because there's one or two who have done well in the league below. Can it do well in this league? The 3 players I mentioned, I believe can. Fernand, Cook, Casey, Ford, Torpia, I believe can. Torpia, I believe can. Some of them, I need to find out what they're thinking, money-wise, and all that, you know. So there's a lot of stuff going on, so we've just got to go bit by bit, you know.
Yeah, I think it's important to emphasise that while other clubs have retained and released lists, we're not in that position for the reasons you said, but also mainly because all the contracts ran out at the end of last season. So come May the 20th or something, you didn't have a single player.
No, it was like
so it's not up to the club to comment on individuals' plans.
You know what? We'll be the only non-league team, part-time team in the league next year, and I know the challenges that'll bring. But it's impossible seeing of at least 5, because I might not be. I might get 2 or 5 out that can maybe go elsewhere. But you might say, well, come have a chat about it. So if I can't chat, it'll just be bit by bit. Somebody will probably end up saying for somebody and all that, you know, and that's what's going to happen in our leagues and all that, you know, especially working football club. Next year, and remember, a lot of people want on a contract, so the contracts, like you see, run out in the second week of May, you know what I mean? So once we get higher and we go full time again, then we'll say, okay, if that contract runs out, that's what's happening, that's what's happening. At the minute, it's all like that, and it will be for the next couple of months. So we've got no pressure. Doesn't anybody need to know who we've released? Not really. Do people want to know who was signed, surely, and all that, you know? But that'll come with people finding out. Like, there's a couple of people who I can't get through with a tour, so I've had to leave a message on the answer phone saying, listen, okay, this is how I see it, and all that, you know? And then you will get the person who thinks, oh, I've just got promoted to Compton South. Dowse, I need all this. And I'm thinking, well, you're not getting all that. We've got to work in the structure. I had a great board meeting. You're nice, very supportive, and, you know, the pressure this year, they're telling me not to put myself under pressure, because they know that, you know, how hard it's going to be to stay in the league this year, to be honest. But I do put myself under pressure. I said, like, you know, and, you know, even Jeff Chaplin, Neil Morrison, I say, oh no, don't put yourself under pressure. You'll be here next year, no matter what. I will be here next year, but I'll be staying in the league, and because the club needs progression by hook or crook, by contacts at Southampton, Fulham, Chelsea, whatever we've got to do to make it all work. So anybody be writing off. I imagine anybody be saying, can we stay in the league or not? We know the big jump, what it is. We know the part-time, what we are, and that's where we are as a club. But I've also said I want to try to build a club, so I'm just delighted that I'm in a position to do it.
Sure. Can I go back to the players you've named?
Yes.
And maybe just very briefly look at each one individually. Casey, you've said all along, made it very clear that you were always going to try and keep him. Did you say you're giving him a 2-year?
100%.
Right.
Yeah. It's fine, because whatever happens, he deserves that right and all that, you know. And I always do years, but it gives him security at this football club.
Sure.
That's how long I'll believe. I'll probably be here as well, if you like, and all the rest of it. And me, Ian, and Matt, and Martin Taylor all said we're going to have a very good in the next couple of years to build the club up. But he's massively part of that, to be honest.
And is he going to have any issues with his work?
Not at all. Not at all. It's same as Cook concerns, right. Like, you know, because sometimes you want it done and you want to see you, because some players are quite laid back and why should I chase them? If I want to be at the football club, I want to be there. If I'm 50-50 on a couple, I'm 50-50 on a couple on that. But I got him at days when, oh, please sign and all that. I knew Casey would sign because he's been part of me sides for the last 5 years, captain of the clubs. He's had a good ride here. He gets well looked after by the club, and he will do. But so Casey, he's saying no problems with work at all. No problems.
Good.
Yeah.
And Jack Cook.
Yeah.
Have you signed him as a fullback or a centre back, or both?
Bit of both. You let him mix in a bit of both. He's bloody good player. Cook, I thought he was excellent. Right back in age, you know, one of the reasons the club might have got relegated last year was a lack of height in boxes, and for a right back to be as tall and a right back to be, here's Ian. It's his first Ian. Last time I seen him was a final whistle. Last time I saw him was a final whistle. Here's the old Run Club here coming in. You know, I haven't seen him since. So Cookie will be fine at right back or at centre half. He will. And I thought he'd come on a ton. I thought because he's got pace, and like to say, you need bigger lads in the league to make sure we don't concede off corners, free kicks. Just like I say, when they did get relegated, I thought it was a lot to do with it, to be honest.
Yeah.
So you know.
Kane Ferdinand, I think a lot of people will be pleased to learn that he's agreed to come back next season.
Yeah.
Would it be fair to say that you needed a little bit of convincing?
No, just getting him on the pit. Like, we do, like I say, we're all I think he's a pretty good player. But we are talking cheers where, come on, you got him. He's laid back sort of character, but a good player and somebody we need. I thought he'd done as much as anybody. Well, I thought we timed it right, to be fair, but he'd done as much as anybody in the fight to get through it.
Yeah.
If he didn't have played, could it have been a different outcome, possibly?
Yeah.
You know, so I would like to have him. He's experienced at this level. Again, he's got a point to prove because the last time he played in the team, he got relegated.
Yeah.
So, and he didn't play much last season as he would have liked. So his knee's fine now. What injury he said to me the other day? What injury? He's fine to play, fine to go. Gary Lewin has worked wonders on him. I think we've looked after him as an individual as well. The physio, you know, because I do think we've had too many players on the treatment table, in my opinion, this season. We need players who can play. I look at Casey and Cook playing 40, 50 games a season. I think Casey played. Cook must have played
over 50.
I think Cook was the same, wasn't it? That's the sort of person we need. We can't have people on the treatment table for 20, 30 games. We can't do it. So I've got to look at the fitness levels of players and how many games they've played. Tops are the same. He needs to play 40, 50 games this season. So it's one of them where, you know, I'll be looking at that as well, you know.
And you mentioned Dave Tarpey there. He was the next one I was going to come to. He made a decision to become a part-time footballer. Has he got something else in mind that he wants to fit in with football?
He's got his job what he went back to. I don't know what it is because I'm not really interested in the job bit, to be honest. I'm interested in how he's going to do in the football. But he's, it was always on the card because I do think if we get him around the areas, whoever we're playing with, he's had a stop-start season. He's got everything to go again. You know, it was only 2 years ago he's a top scorers in the leagues and stuff like that. And he, again, all the players I mentioned there have got a point to prove. If I look at it, Casey never played at this level. Assistant manager, never managed at this level. Everything to prove. Everything to prove with working.
Yeah.
You've got Casey, everything to prove. Never played at a level. Cook, everything. Never played at a level. Fernand has, but got relegated in the level. You've got Torpia, played bits and bobs, was done well at the end at Barnet, but never had like a 40 game saying, okay, I've just scored 20 goals at this level. So all the players I'm trying to get are going to be players at this level. Godfrey Puku, great to deal with him from Wilson. He's got the Player of the Year awards all there, Player of the Year awards, his team of seasons and stuff like that he has, and all the rest of it he has. But the last time he was here, he didn't play much, and I just need players who want to play at this level, who really want to give it a go, and that's how we like to do it, by 1 to 11, not being on the treatment table all the time. I'm not saying a lot of them are genuine injuries, including Kane's was very genuine, but we've got him back right through the expertise of Gary Lewin as well, timed it right. You know, he's got everything to prove, but I want players who can play 45, 50 games a season, not think it's really cool being on the treatment table, not worried about things like that. It's just a little thing. I'm not having a crack at anybody, but I do think we were walking in a training ground, you're walking over players going to get treatment after treatment. We need proper men to in a proper man's league, so I know where we are.
Sure. And is there anyone else that you're very close to locking down, or would you rather keep names?
Just in case I do, like, listen, Ben Gavin, for example, took a big drop in money, and it's got to be said that, from Bill and Ricky to come to us on condition that he gets a year if we get promotion. Right. Brilliant, he's done well, Ben. So he's tied up anyway, really, on that thing. You know, I've been chatting to him, and he's losing weight as we speak, and he wants to give it a right go and things like that. So things like that, you know, obviously I've been talking to Musa Tahava a lot by text, and he's lovely. He's went back to see his family, Musa. Yeah. When I get back, of course, I'll probably have to go to France and go and see him and all that, you know, and I will, and you know, and see his lovely family.
If you need a translator, I'll come with you.
Anyway, David, keep that quiet. Okay, I'll tell you what, that's the weekend away. Let's get everybody there. Adrian Blackie will ring them up. Come on, France it is. So, because I do know he's played at this level a lot, and this level will suit him, so I'd like to get him. But we are talking about centre-halves as well. There's a list here, man. Blinking, all want this, all want the agent fees, all want that. So it means well a bit with them. Because I'm not paying agent fees, I'm not paying sign-on fees. So we'll have to do it the working way. I said I want to give the identity back to the club. I said I want to build a different working. It's been a great first year, great thing, but I know the hard work starts even harder now. I know I'll be judged again because, again, the kid off the street got the job he wanted and all the rest of thinking what goes with it. So I'm desperate to do well with coach and stuff. So we had a kid down here, sitting there the other day, and the agent's sitting there, and offered a lad a deal, but I'm not going to give him another 50 quid because his agent's sitting there, and his agent's going, well, I'm thinking, let the lad speak, like, you know, Kane Fernand, 5-year man again, and then the clock at Waterloo, had a cup of coffee, had a chat. Pleasure. Casey, that's what I want. Dowse, come on, you know that. No, and I'll give him the best deal I possibly can. Jack Cook the same, well, that's what I want. Well, I can't give you that, Jack, I can give you that. Okay, let's meet somewhere there. A man-to-man chat. You may have that. We need an agent to get from one club to the other. You know what I mean? I've hung a player up 3 or 4 times in the last couple of days the same, but he doesn't call us back, the agent is. I've hung another player, or can you speak to the agent? I know I'm babbling on the agents again, but we've got to do it a different way. If the agent comes and sends me and sits, not a problem. But you want me to give you money as well as him, and he's going to give you money as well. So it's a backburn what's happening in football now at our level. We'll let it work with some, but the bottom is we'll let it do it a different way, where I want to give a club its identity, where we know we're not getting stung by agents, we know we want players who want to play for a football club, and if that isn't good enough, we get rid of us and sack us. Simple as that.
Sure. Okay, well, unless there's any other information you want to tell us about.
How about your ruin? Dave, we're going to mention his ruin, do we?
Oh, no, I was coming...
Okay, come on, because... you were going to bottle that.
I thought you were coming to
Certainly not. I was not going to bottle it.
Okay, Dave, come on at earlier events.
Alright, I can get my own back. I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah, management's agreed to stay for how long we've all... me, Ian and Matt and all that, we'll be here. I know there's rumours going along, contracts and things like that. We don't have to worry about that. We'll be here no matter what, come the first game of the season. I think that's all people need to know. Right. So we're very happy here.
Pleased to hear that.
Yeah.
So you brought up the dragon boat racing, which we can all agree.
Got to mention one more player thing, David. Sure. I don't want to forget. We know we need some people around who will trust us. So Christian Jolly will come on the management side of things a bit. We've known Christian for 12 years. Sometimes Martin might not be able to make games. He helps with the physio, he helps with the warm-ups. If Ian wants him to do some stuff with bands and all the rest, he's very good at it. He's massive pop in a change room. We need a character like that in there. So he's given up playing. He can't play anymore. We've nailed that one in. But the love he can give the players and the character he shows, as you know, from the hotel visits where he puts his arm around people behind our backs, if you like. We need a character like that on board. So Christian Jolly's going to join the staff in some sort of capacity. Don't know what title, but he will help out on match days, training when he can, match days when he can, and he'll just be around, not taking anybody's job or nothing like that, a helper if you like, but somebody we need in the change room, because we've got to have a mould to do that. As I said before, when you build a change room, you get your minders in, and what minders do is keep the crap out. He'll be one of the first ones to do that. So I'm delighted about that.
I'm delighted to hear that, because he's such a lovely guy, as you said before. People might be interested to know that not only does he have a job as a care worker, but he's actually also doing a physiotherapy degree as well at the moment. So
he's brilliant, man. He's just very
busy time.
It's very busy time. And oh, hello there. Come here. Do you want to come and say hello on camera? He's very good. Come here a second. Come and say hello. Come here. I've got a camera on you. Yeah. Come here. He has the cleaners, and he has a young cleaners here. Come here. Come stand here. Come here, man. Come tell the camera who you are.
Cleaner.
The cleaner?
Cleaner.
Come on, Earl and you. Come here. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. And what are you doing today? What are you doing now? What you got here?
Hoover.
Excellent. Great. What does this do?
Hoover?
Does it? I've never seen one before. Didn't tell the missus off. In the neck, yeah? So fantastic. Okay, I've just got to do this interview. I'll be back to you, okay? Yes. So yes, he's doing the physiotherapist. He is. He's doing different things. So we're delighted about that, you know.
good.
Yeah. Go 2 seconds. I'm just delighted. That's fine. I'm just delighted that he's on board, because we need him. Me and talk about your idea. Top quality lad. Something you want to change room. He will help on all capacities. So I think it's a big thing for us.
Sure. Great. So now can we turn to the most important thing in the last week, the dragon boat race?
Ah, go on, Hermsy lad.
And you reported live from that at the time, and when you were full of yourself because you managed to finish second in our first ever row.
Yeah.
What is it? Rowing, paddling, whatever. So in that first race when we finished second, was Alan Dowson in the boat?
Yeah. What, in the first race?
In the first race.
100% there. I was the main one.
And was David Holmes in the boat?
He was, I think.
And in the second race, was Alan Dowson in the boat?
No, I had to come down here for a 5-a-side.
And was David Holmes in the boat?
He was.
He was for a minute and he fell out.
He was.
And is it true, you probably don't know, but it is true, I can assure you, that the second time we rowed, when I was in the boat and you weren't, we improved our time by 12 whole seconds. And then in the third race, we've cut this short bit, neither yourself nor Mr. Dyer, sitting behind me, were in the boat, and we improved our time again. Thereby conclusively proving that I'm a better rower than either of you two.
You're better at anything than I was, too, isn't he? I'd think Oxford and Cambridge next. Yes, I do believe that we finished second, but there's only 2 teams in it, so I suppose I've got that. But I was gutted because I got come down to here, 5-a-side, which was great again. But I enjoyed it. It was good crack, wasn't it?
It was.
And all right, David, big head. So you did improve it, and I must admit, very well done to everybody. I thought it was organised great by the hospice. I thought Marie Withers put a lot of work in it as well, organised with everything. So well done, Marie. But there is a chance, right? We're trying to get up to £1,000 plus. So if anybody can sponsor for a hospice, please come and put it on the website again, Dan. Come on, please go on the website. It's a lovely course. It's a lovely course. And I think I've done about 18 grand. And I see the work to do, and I see what the carers have put in. I really do. So it's a pleasure to try to help. And if anybody is out there who can sponsor a little bit, please do so. If you can't, understand that, because we do a lot of things, but it's a lovely thing. But yes, I believe that I did come. You know, it sunk, didn't it? Didn't it? It sunk. When we first went in, we had 20 people, and we're not all athletes, so I think it fligging sunk when I was in it. But get rid of a few, it was a lot better. Gavin, it was a lot later, wasn't it?
It was.
You know, like, because I've got Louisa. And you meant to put your oar in, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, she was just fligging sucking me, like, and stuff like that. She was flicking whoever she was.
There was a lot of that going on.
I know it was, but no, it was good banter, good crack, and I'm delighted everybody had a good day, and we'll come back here for a 5-a-side Debbie organising there. That was very good as well. So you know, all turned up. It was hilarious because we were crap one in the first race.
Yeah,
well, you were. I thought I was the only one doing it right. And as we've run past, I see this little fucking blinking name swore there, little head coming round, and it's Martin Taylor, and he's trying to take a picture, and I'm trying to wave, but I can't because I've got your. And he said, "Your face." You took a picture and says, "Here's a picture from Myrna's corner."
Yeah.
That's what he said, like, you know. So
yes.
it's you know, so it's hilarious. So when Martin done that, and to be fair, Martin come here and give out awards. So I thought it was a good day for a football club and putting the football in the community, like we like to do, and we'll continue to do so.
And we've got our picture in the working news and mail.
Is that right? Is it in?
Yeah.
What one? With all on it.
Yeah, the team photo.
That's that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the centre pages spread.
Because I thought you might have took a picture of yourself and got yourself on it. So, no, it's all right. So it was a good crack. So it's no, very well done to working. We'll keep on wanting to bring the local community back to the football club we do, and we'll do it a different way. And like you say, football's taking care of itself at the minute.
Sure. Lastly, then, have a happy holiday. Where are you going? Don't tell us the precise place. What country are you going to?
I'm going to Spain.
Right.
Where I'm
okay,
going?
well, that's the answer.
No, I haven't got a clue. Because like geography and me doing good. Like last time, I thought I was going to see Donna's dad, and I was going completely different. But even the time before that, I was telling Graham Wood, who was my chairman at the time, I'm having a great time singing in the bars in Belfast, but obviously we're in Dublin. So me and John obviously take me out of this office and take me out of this little world. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, but I've got my mum and dad coming down, obviously look after the house and things like that, the kids and all that, you know, and we're going away. And
so it's not a full-on family holiday then, it's just you and Donna?
No, the kids. It's a kids. Sorry,
right.
my mum and dad's come down to look after the house, just whatever and stuff like that. Yeah, and all the rest are keeping intact and all that, you know, and stuff like that. And all the kids are coming, and you know, Ryan's bringing his good mate along as well, so we'll have a great time. We'll you know, I need one a little bit, to be honest. I admit I've been full on for the last couple of years, so I have been at the end of it. They handled the occasion better. I did the last game, I believe, because I was absolutely shattered, absolutely knackered. We got through it and all that, you know, but getting through the line, but it did take, because I never let anything take its toll, but it did take its toll a little bit on us a little bit. So getting away for a week or days a world of good, I imagine.
And if no doubt you'll have your phone with you, obviously.
Oh no, I use my phone all the time. Yeah.
And I've never met a football manager yet who doesn't spend most of his holiday on the phone. Are you one of those?
100%. But you pick your times, don't you? Like at the minute with Rossi, for example, I want to speak to, or Heidi on holiday. It's simple for fun. But with me, football, man, you've got to use your phone, and there's nothing wrong sitting on the table as long as you know I have my time. But it's got to be, if I have a few hours, I'll be making the calls and seeing what players. I'll be keeping in touch with Ian and obviously Martin. Obviously Ian's here anyway, every day during the day sort of thing. So if we need somebody to come here and sign forms, so it's not a problem. But when I went on holiday last year, I'm trying to think the name of him. I went on holiday last year and I recognised his face, and he's looking at me, and his wife come up and said, "You're a football manager." I said, "How do you know?" Because my husband's assistant manager at Bristol Rovers or something like that.
Right.
And looking at Donna and the kids and looking at her and her kids, I'm walking that way making calls, he's walking that way making calls, and we've done that every single day. So she put two together and said, "I know you're a football manager, who are you?" And I said, "Oh yeah, I've just got a working job." And even the bloke who ran the bar where you got a pint of beer, even he texted us. So I had this little hut, and obviously when it's beer o'clock, which is probably in your case 9 o'clock in the morning, I usually do about 10 o'clock show, to be fair. And when it's beer o'clock and you go there, yeah, let's have a beer with a bloke. I got talking to him, and when we won promotion, he texted me from a holiday. He texted me from a holiday and said, "Oh, promotion, all that. I'm a lad from the hut," and all that, which is fine. Yeah. So it's good. We're going over there, see Donna's dad as well. Obviously the kids see the granddad. I'm looking forward to getting away for a little bit, and we'll fully look forward to that. But I'll be thinking about working all the time. We'll look forward to getting back to pre-season. We're starting the 22nd of June, which isn't that long. where me and Ian's been sitting here every day, Martin was here yesterday trying to look for this sheet of players who don't want £5,000 a week. And so the other thing I'll say about players before we go, we have nailed a couple in, even with Hodgie I've sort of agreed, if you like, you know, and so forth. There's other players I need to speak to because we can't have that, whatever. And but what will happen is this list I've got here, and the real want £5,000 a week, whatever, full aim will want. But if they can't get full aim, they can't get £5 a week, and make expect a lot of us, or say £1 a week, and make expect 250 of us because can't get clubs. We've also got to use a loan sign. We've got to get it spot on, because I made by a couple of times last season, I made the wrong decision on the wrong loan on the wrong time. Not mention any names at all, the wrong time. And I know that because I had to go. Now the gamble is, can we get a Morning Little for a year, or that example? Can we get this? Can we get that? Amani is out of contract. We would like to sign him here. If he goes to Football League club, he should go. I'll tell you that now. Don't sign for us. Go to Football League club. If it's anything lower, he should sign for us. And I've told him that, and he's a good kid with a sensible dad, and I hope that's the case. If it was 5 years' time, and he wasn't going to be a professional footballer, I'll say go and take the money. Go and take the money. But not now as a young kid who wants to progress. And this is his best hope to progress, because the crowd love him, we love him, everybody loves him. He loves us, if you like. So well, go to him and say, okay, Football League, snap your hands up, I'll back you, I'll ring the Football League manager and say, take this kid. If there's anything less, you should sign for us, because if it's not a football decision. And that's where I come from him. I think he's been wonderful. I think he's been absolutely fantastic and all that, you know, and stuff like that. So we'll go from there, you know, so we'll crack on.
Right.
Hold on, there's a player coming. You stay there, you. Don't move. Don't move. There's a player coming. I can't mention you yet, so you just shut up and stay down there. So there's a player... So it's a player coming up there who I've signed, but we can't mention that until June the 1st, I believe, which is not long. Right. So we'll just keep him down that side of it. But you know, he's been told that's his first bollocking since he's been at the club. So you get used to a few of them. So all good stuff, David. I hope I made myself clear. Again, thanks for all the memories of the season. The board of directors, like to say, have been fantastic to do things with class. When I went to the board meeting, Sam Loxton, class fella, if you like, and all the rest of it, opens a champagne. They said to you, Dowse, to the club and all that. They didn't want to put us under any pressure, because they knew that, you know, we're caught a budget. We're trying to make it competitive. We are looking for sponsors to help. So get in touch with Kelvin and everybody to help. We need it, you know. Anything I can do to help the community, to help us, please let us know. We're not going to change anything at all. We're not going to go big time, because when they come, we're going to be the people from the street who want to build a football club up to make the best we possibly can, and that's what we want to do.
And there's still 2 or 3 weeks left for early bird season ticket prices.
Come along, come and see. We're going to take the world on with you. We're not counting the world's coming down here. What's happening to Aldershot, you know?
Well, Gates said we're allegedly rescued yesterday, so I think everyone assumes at the moment that Aldershot will go down.
Right, okay. Well, that could be good, because, as you know, we'll go to Gates, and I've said to the lads and all that, away travel, don't worry about away travel, we'll leave on a Saturday, come back Saturday night, we'll do things a crazy gang way, because we'll let it do a bit of that, we're a squad will have, or not. But Gates said we're getting them on a friggin' Monday, and we're not coming back till the following Friday. I've told Diane Martin's got to take the team, and all that, you know, so that's what we're going to do, Holmesy. So hopefully Gates said, good old Gates said, okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay?
Look forward to it. Many thanks.
Pleasure.
Enjoy your holiday.
Will do, thank you.